This is the Decision bass. J-rails, and this is what we call a split brick. We also do a thick brick. This is really cool. There's 2 full coils underneath of this pickup, and we've just pulled a couple of the pole pieces out of it. And this sounds sort of like a P-bass style pickup, just with way broader range. Volume, tone, and a blend. And all the 2 pickup basses have a blend control. With the bridge placement, the bridge tends to throw a lot of mid-range. And so this blend control almost becomes a mid control, as you can dial in mids to the full range of the neck pickup. So yeah, these models launched in 2011 and were very, very well received. But one of the first people to really notice that we had brought the basses back and to start playing them, Jermaine Jackson. Tito and Jermaine got a bass and guitar from me. That sort of led to Meshell seeing Jermaine's bass, Meshell Ndegeocello, and she called me up and she was interested in trying a Decision bass, and then she ended up using it across a solo record, and she ended up being a really good friend of the company's, and that led to Joe and Meshell collaborating on the Fellowship bass.
This was based on our Thunder Gun bass.
Right.
She liked the look of it, this kind of sleek body with this raised center section here. She wanted just one pickup, and she wanted it to be like a P-bass pickup. It's a really beefy but very focused kind of P-bass pickup. So you get a lot of low end, but it's never mushy. It's really tight and centered. And then she gets a variety of tones simply with moving her fingers around in her touch.
Yep.
And then we have a stacked
concentric knob.
Yes.
She's down.
Volume on the bottom, tone on the top.
Yep.
Keeping it simple. Heavy duty bridge, string through body, locking bridge.
That led us down the road to the Wattplower, which I'm holding in our hands. Mike Watt is this just amazing personality in the bass world, in the alternative music world, in the music world in general. He's really something else. And so I approached Mike years ago and said, hey man, well, I Ken from Reverend, I want to do a bass. Brother Ken, a lot of people have asked me to do basses over the years, and I just kind of have my thing that I do, and I love what you guys do, but I don't see how it really translates to, my way of working the instrument. And I told Mike, that's exactly what Joe and I want to address. We want to make the bass that you want to play, and we want to offer your fans the bass that you're playing, no matter how, weird or nichey or specific to your tone that it is. And so this is the Reverend Wattplower. They weigh, about 6 pounds, 4 ounces, every single one of them. Carina body. He loved the pickup that we developed with Meshell. I mean, volume and tone. This is a hip shot bridge. Has the same, string through or top load capabilities, but very narrow string spacing, which is something very specific.
There's a chamber underneath this pick guard. And that was kind of key in establishing the tone that he wanted. So what he would do is he would remove that pickup and then put the P-bass pickup in the middle.
Yeah.
So you'd have this big hole.
Yeah.
So what we did is we put the hole, but we put it underneath the pick guard. And as soon as we did that, he loved the sound of it.
Boom.
Yeah, what that does, it just increases the resonance of the guitar, makes it a little more acoustically alive, which comes through electronically.